there's many people here that don't necessarily are that prominent on
arguably they're not some of the big stars that you have in the divisions.
Absolutely. So really, there are definitely going to be some surprises. You have some young athletes coming up from junior categories,
yes,
just turned 18, 19, and they're fearless. They're talented and they're fearless.
And just to remind everyone, of course, that there are already 24 athletes who have already qualified through the ranking system and the last World Championships to get into the World Championships. So these athletes are filling up those next places, along with 2 of the universality positions to make up the 32 that will contest the World Championship final phase.
Absolutely. So you've got the top ranked athletes not here, you've got the continental medalists not here, and those that qualified by ranking as well. So I really get a sense here that there's everything to fight for. Everybody that has come here believes.
Exactly. Now, the thing that we can see immediately, it depends what mat you're looking at, but all 3 mats at the moment, we're looking at 0-0s, but there is a score now, and that is on tatami number 2, and that's a 1-0 lead to Graziosi of Italy. And on tatami number 3, there's also a score from Bosnia and Herzegovina, Sipovic. So each of those fighters have the century. Still no score on tatami number 1 between Vietnam and Poland.
But even though they're winning 1-0, they're a long way from home. So anything can happen. These athletes now started the match a little bit earlier. We haven't seen any passivity warnings. So they're taking their destiny in their own hands here. They're making the decisions. So 2-0 for Bosnia against England at the moment, and 4-1 on tatami number 2.
Oh, she's starting to take a strong lead on tatami number 2. Graziosi of Italy. Still no score on tatami number 1, mine, between Vietnam and Poland. That's a very cagey fight with 1 minute left to go.
Yeah, so they're playing a low-scoring match, but again, it will just take one of them to steal that early lead, that lead, and then who knows what's going to happen. I think it's still over 1 minute to go on tatami number 2. 4-1, but you're still not one kick can bring Chinese Taipei straight back into the game. So still everything to fight for.
You say one kick can bring them right back in, but even if you're down as Chinese Taipei are on tatami number 2, or as England is down on tatami number 3, you can still have that belief, and really, there's nothing to lose, is there?
Absolutely. I mean, 6-0, she's got over 1 minute.
Two kicks, turn that round.
Yeah, and that's what she needs. She needs to get a point now, just to start building her confidence and to find her range. And she can break the run. She can break the run and the momentum.
And Pomeroy on tatami number 3. She's under the cosh. There's pressure being brought to bear. But she could still do this. 45 seconds to go. But she's got to have more belief, hasn't she? She's got to throw those techniques and mean it.
Absolutely. You know, and she really has to break the momentum here. It's the same with tatami 2, 6-0. And she has to break that momentum if she's going to bring herself back into the game.
48 seconds. And I can remember your son, Jordan, being 5-0 down, 10 seconds to go, and wins 6-5.
Absolutely. He can...
In a World Championship.
He can do that. He can do that with 2 kicks. I did say to him one time, he was losing 5-0. And I said, OK, Jordan, just one at a time. And he scored 2 kicks within the next 5 seconds. And he looked at me and just said, is that OK? He's winning 6-5.
Exactly. So we have a win on tatami number 3. Sipovic for Bosnia and Herzegovina. She goes through, and she is now qualified for the individual World Championships. Tatami number 2 is still underway. 41 seconds still to go. 6-1 the score now for Graziosi of Italy.
So Chinese Taipei now is looking for the VR, trying to stop Italy driving ahead a little bit further with the points.
Interesting to a point, isn't it, where we had the excitement of watching 3 matches at the same time. Yes, and then come back to one.
Absolutely. You know, you see a spike in the score, and you think, okay, you can see the fights that are more active. You can have a look at a chess game, so that you can get the variety and see all the different aspects of the game at the same time.
Graziosi now comfortably ahead with 18 seconds still to go. 7 points to 1 she leads, and there's another point going to be added to it.
So is she going to just finish it, which if she can see an opening, she should take it, or is she just going to move and just go into the defensive game? I think she will take another point.
And go and try to stop the match immediately.
I think so, because Chinese Taipei has to take chances now.
There's Huang there trying those kicks. There's a front hand punch from Graziosi, and she's done exactly as you suggested, William. Added another point. That gives her an 8-point-to-1 lead with just 7 seconds on the clock. Now she's 9 points clear. That's the end of the bout. And she's secured her place in the individual world championships in Cairo.
Absolutely. And this is a real example of, you know, don't leave your fate to the last few seconds. Come out from the beginning, and if you want to go to the World Championships, you have to take it.
Certainly do.
Certainly, no one's going to give it to you.
No. And how are you feeling about the way